Live. Okay. That looks pretty good. Facebook. Guys, hey, we clicked the live button. So if we are live, if you can see us, pretty please let us know. Let us know if you see us on the interwebs. Are we here? Do we exist on the internet? That's the question.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, there are people. Hey, what's up, Chris?
Yeah, I wish.
Yes, I see you. Interwebs. Yo, hello, howdy. That's what it's called, Saul. The interwebs.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Hey, from Adam. EST. Hey, yo! Hurrah! I mean, seriously, are we live? We haven't done this in a while. Howdy. I like that.
Okay, all right. This is, guys.
We on the intercom.
The layout on Facebook is really weird, so don't mind me. Like I'm just trying to. This is what I want. Okay, I figured it out. We're okay, guys. I got this. We are okay.
So we used to have, I don't know where they are. We kind of stopped using them, but like we used to have walkie-talkies. So like in the front of the office, we could talk to the people in the warehouse.
Oh my God, I forgot about those.
Yeah, but like I kind of did that a little too much. So I'd be like, shh. Hey guys. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook is completely...
They'd be like, what do you want, Sean?
They're saying that Facebook is too bright. We know. I mean, like, I did the best I could with the lighting. But
too bright.
I don't know what else to do.
We could turn... Here, hold on.
Do you want to turn...
Let's turn this lighting down a little. You know what? Can you hit the top lights there?
Let's see. I thought that made it worse before when I was trying to figure this out.
I think that looks... Well... Is this okay? Jeez.
No, I'm brighter than Casper on Facebook.
Oh boy. All right.
I think it's that one.
Yeah, that one's insane. All right, we're working on it, guys. We're trying to improve your experience.
We are also running on, like, we don't have our full tech set up today, guys. We're like running on webcams, so they obviously taken the light a little bit differently.
Ooh, that looks pretty good. Oh God.
Facebook, deal with it, man. I don't know what to tell you.
We just turned.
Is what it is.
We just turned like all the lights off.
Yeah, like I don't know what else.
It still is bright.
Like I don't know what else to do. Like
we're like in the darkness over here, and it's still like why?
I don't know. YouTube now is. I mean, YouTube's okay. Instagram is dark as anything, but Facebook is still just brightish.
I think YouTube looks pretty good. All right.
Well, guys.
Does YouTube look good?
Guys, this is what you get. Facebook, sorry.
Sorry,
it's Facebook. Fine. Tell them to dim their own screen. There you go. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. So John, you probably hear me always refer to him during the live videos. So he helps us out with like all the technology and running all of this stuff in order for us to do it where there's the different cameras and the better cameras and all of that. Like we have to have another person. Unfortunately, he's under the weather right now, so he didn't come in. Just being smart and a good colleague. So because of that, we're kind of on the plan B cameras today, but at least we could still go live. There's a bunch of snow and there's some ice outside. So we decided to risk our lives to come to the office today to be able to talk with you about this sale. So yeah, we're down people. The weather sucks, but we're still happy that we're having a flash sale coming up this next week. So just let you guys know, I'm sure you're curious. We're going to be giving away some Lake Blue O-Pen Pros at the end of this video, and we're going to give it away to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So stay tuned for that. The new Lake Blue color, which is a color we've never offered before. No. This is a whole new colorway for the brand.
This one's really cool, guys, because I know how much you loved the Midnight Blue that we did. That was the one we had a Balder or something in that. We also had the Seeker 3 Pro, which was the Wolfpack edition in the Midnight Blue. This is a little bit lighter than that, and it doesn't have that same matte finish, but I have to say it is a really nice color. Obviously the cameras now are definitely not going to do it justice. They are up on the website because the sale has been released. The YouTube video is up, so you guys can see them up close and actually see the color, but it's really, really nice, guys.
We milled a freaking wolf.
Oh my God, who was that?
Who remembers it?
Who was that?
Remembers when I said that? Okay.
We milled
Adam.
We milled a freaking wolf.
I know, we're talking about giving away the O-Pen Pro, so we went off on a tangent there. Before we start talking about the flash sale, just want to wish you guys a happy new year. This is our first live video of 2022. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday season and everything went the way that you wanted it to go. I know the holidays can go sideways sometimes, so hopefully all of your family things that you did and the gift giving and all of that good stuff and being off work and all that, hopefully that went well for you guys. Happy New Year to 2022.
Am just amazed at how, and not actually, I shouldn't say that because I'm not really surprised how many photos I have seen of people getting Olights for Christmas. An absurd amount, which is actually just really cool to see, because whether you ordered them for other people or people know you well enough to have gotten them for you, I think that was just really cool.
So I will say this, just quick story. So I went out of town and went to my girlfriend's family's house for Christmas, and she has a nephew who is 2 years old, and he's awesome. He's so much fun. He's such a cool little kid. And I decided to give him a couple O-bulbs for Christmas.
Oh.
And keep in mind, this kid got like 50 toys for Christmas.
And he played with the old bulbs, didn't he?
The whole Christmas morning, we were just watching him open gifts, which was great. I love seeing kids open gifts and see how happy they are and stuff. But the funniest part is he got all of these awesome toys like Paw Patrol and all this really cool stuff. He was playing with the O-bulbs the whole time that I was there. He was just meh, and threw all the other actual legitimate kids' toys to the side and just would not stop throwing the O-bulbs around and looking at it and changing the modes and stuff. So it was funny to see that I'm hey, the O-bulb was the best toy he got. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, if you guys remember, I don't know if she's watching the video right now, but Angela Ketterling was making the paracord wraps for the O-bulbs. I have one, and I had it out because the power was out or something, and my niece happened to find it, and she absconded with it. Her favorite color is purple because, she takes after the best. So I actually had Angela make her another one with purple and glow-in-the-dark paracord. I haven't seen her yet to give it to her, but I know she's going to be psyched about it, and I am super excited because she's got small little hands and it'll fit around her wrist, and she can have her own little light, that she gets to carry around with her now instead of stealing mine all the time. And so I'm super excited to give that to her. I can't wait to send Angela some pictures.
Yeah, that's cool. I gave somebody a knife for Christmas, and they cut themselves 5 minutes after getting it. I was just he opened it up and was playing around with it and trying. It was a splint. He opened it up and was playing around with it and stuff, and he was ouch, and he pricked his thumb with it. And I look over and I see blood on his thumb, and I was just seriously?
I told you.
You know what I'm saying?
How funny. When we told you those things are sharp, we weren't lying.
Dude, I'm telling you, all these knives that we make are stupid sharp. My Olight gifts killed it this Christmas. Yeah, to be honest with you, Olight usually steals the show just because they're just so cool looking and so interesting, and it's totally different than normal stuff. People get clothing and they get maybe something that they wanted on Amazon, that they already knew about or whatever. If you get surprised with a cool Olight, it's just such a great experience to unbox it, check it out, look at the manual, learn how to use it, see the different settings. It's just fun,
I posted in the group a couple days ago. It was New Year's Day, actually. I still haven't figured this out. We ended up losing power around noon on New Year's Day. Didn't get it back until late on Saturday night.
You lose power once a week.
Actually, it's been pretty good.
You're like an ambassador for.
Yeah. Well, so I do kind of live in the sticks. So when the weather gets bad, it's constant trees down, car accidents into poles. Like it's never just from like bad weather itself. It's always, you know, an effect of the bad weather, that a car crash or, you know, whatever it is. Their PSE&G's or JCP&L reasoning was animal contact. We don't know what that means. So like we don't know if a squirrel got fried or what happened, but it was animal contact.
There was a coyote chewing on a cable or something.
Chasing after the Roadrunner, probably. So I had Seeger 3 Pro, we had swivels, we had O-bulbs all over the house. So my parents know where my stuff is. And I get a text from my mom in the middle of the day. She's like, too bad we don't have any flashlights, and it's just the entire house lit up and there's O-bulbs and things all over the place. I'm like, well, I guess you guys found the flashlights. She's like, yo, it's been great. They've been on all day. I'm like, oh my God. So they come in handy. Like, I know you guys use your stuff, but how many times have we told you they're great for emergency situations? Mm-hmm. And literally my entire house. The O-bulbs are even better because like I got home from, where was I? New Year's Day. I think I worked in the morning for my part-time, and when I go home, I'm like, I want to shower or whatever. I still had no power, but like O-bulbs are waterproof, so like I can put them in the shower, I can put them in the bathroom, and like not have to worry about it. They're so fantastic. They're so handy.
Oh yeah. You know what makes the O-bulb even better though? You want to know?
Even if I said no, you're going to tell me anyway. So.
When you attach it to the new Nitor,
oh,
and it's stuck to the table because it has a suction cup at the bottom. We don't need to have it. Well, actually,
it was charging. That's all. So
let's have it plugged in so we can show all the functions. Yes. Here we go. Perfect.
Guys, I'm gonna rearrange my table a little bit here.
Oh yeah, nice. You guys can all see it pretty well. Good. Okay, cool. The Google eyes. Oh, the googly eyes that come with the O-bulb, the MC. Yeah, those are funny.
Put them on the lamp.
So obviously, the star of the show for this January flash sale is the new O-lamp Nitor. The O-lamp is just to designate the fact of like what this is. I don't know if we're going to be coming out with more O-lamp products in the future. I'm sure we'll probably want to see like how this one does to start.
Or but hopefully least expand what we can use with it, I think would be awesome.
But anyways, so this is a really cool product, guys. What I'm a big fan of is the construction. So we actually released a new YouTube video this morning, a couple hours ago, where we talk about everything that's a part of the January sale. So please watch that video. The biggest benefit to that video is we go pretty in depth on the features of the Nitor. Because this has a ton of features that you guys don't know about yet because it's unlike anything we've ever made before. And there is just so many features. It's kind of mind-blowing. So please, after this live video, go to Olight World on YouTube. The people already on YouTube, you know this. But for the other people, check out Olight World on YouTube. Watch that video because there's a lot of actual, like, really good information there, especially about this, but also about everything that we have on sale next week. And then also in that video, we are giving one of these away as well.
Philly Metalhead, yes, that was the teaser photo we posted. And you will see where that teaser photo came from as we go through the functions of this.
Zombie Man, you are absolutely right. It's low key a gamer lamp because of the RGB.
I was thinking that because we were talking about like the O-bulb MCs matching like the LEDs that you said you had around your TV, and I'm like, this would fit that perfectly.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with RGB. I have it all over my apartment. I've mentioned this before, so I do like to PC game when I have time. Unfortunately, that's not very often lately. But when I have free time and I'm by myself, I try to jump on like Halo or whatever. Yeah. But I built a PC a few years back, and the RGB lights in that thing are insane. Like even the RAM sticks that are in there have RGB. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, like those crazy gaming PCs that are all lit up and stuff. So you're absolutely right. I'm excited to get one of these on my gaming PC desk because it's going to match everything perfectly. Yeah, I'm excited about that. If you have RGB in your house, well, then you already love this. because it looks really awesome. And I know like with the lighting, with these webcams, it's going to probably not look that great. But in person, it really is wonderful. Another thing that I'm blown away about, I know I just kind of went off on a tangent because of that comment. I was starting to talk about just the construction of the Night Tour. This entire thing is made out of metal, and I talked about it in the YouTube video. Like all of it is metal. Even like the little toggle switch down here, how you change the settings, is a machined piece of metal. Okay, the whole thing is hard anodized aluminum. And what's really impressive about it is just how much additional work that went into this to put all of these holes in the stem. And you can actually see that pretty well on YouTube. Can you guys see that? Look at all these holes that are in here. I mean, how many holes is that? Like 1,000?
Yeah, I originally
it's really
thought
amazing.
It was honeycomb when I first saw it, but it's not. It's actually just small little circles.
Sean will leave the building with that Night Tour he's holding after the stream. Dude, I do love it. I love it. Like it's literally built for my desk at home.
COD, this is the closest you're getting to a lightsaber.
Oh, the beginning of the YouTube video, I was actually going like this with it. I was like, ha, ha, ha. It like reminded me of a lightsaber, actually.
I wish that you could like see some of the stuff behind the scenes because he's doing this and I'm standing off to the side like, I have to breathe. Don't laugh. Don't ruin this. It's absurd some days.
Let me, I can lower the brightness a little bit. Maybe you can see it better there. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So there's 2 RGB modes. Okay. There's RGB 1, which is right here, where the entire perforated section of the stem changes to a single color.
It's the same. I think these are actually, it's the same fade like you guys get on the old bulb MCs.
Yeah, exactly.
That gradual fade from one color
right,
into another.
But the entire stem fades to each color. So right now the whole stem is purple, and right now the whole stem is orange, and right now the whole stem is green. Mm-hmm. So the whole thing rotates, and that's RGB 1. Now if we flick it up one more time, then we're in RGB 2, where the stem from top to bottom is a complete new range of color where it's almost a rainbow effect. So you can see here.
It's got that waterfall kind of.
Yeah, even too. With the exposed lighting with these webcams, you can see that.
On Facebook.
You know, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 different colors that kind of rotate from top to bottom on this mode. This is my favorite mode. I like seeing all those colors there at once and how it kind of fades down. But anyway, so there's 2 RGB settings that we just talked about. And for each RGB setting, you can choose the brightness of it. So I actually did that a second ago. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this switch up and look at it. See how much brighter that got? Isn't that crazy?
Clearly, even on Facebook, you can see that.
Yeah. And now I'm going to hold it down. Watch this. Look how much more, look how much lower it got, right? And you can do that with each RGB setting. So I'm going to tap it up. Now we're in RGB 1, and then we're going to go down. And now we're on the low RGB 1. So it's really cool that you have this stepless transition in brightness levels on both RGB settings. Okay. Another thing that you can do is go to a warm white setting, and you can do the same thing. So you can change the brightness level of the warm white. So I'm going to hold it down and watch. See that? Way lower now. Mm-hmm. So it's really just personal preference. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it too bright for whatever you're doing that day? Or do you want it brighter? Do you need to see more stuff? You know what I mean? But you choose how bright it is. So we've got 3 different settings with the stem. You've got this warm white. You have RGB 1 and RGB 2, and on all 3 settings, you can change the brightness level. Okay? And we haven't even talked about the head yet. The head is like the star of the show, really. I mean, so you have this lamp head, which is actually a flashlight. But the reason why we have that is so that you don't have to use another Olight that you have. You can just use this lamp head if you want. But the coolest part is you can take it off And did you see that? I just shook it twice and it turned off. Let me do it one more time. I just shook it twice and it turned on. So not only is there a built-in battery in this lamp head because it's on, disconnected from the lamp, but it also has an accelerometer, so you can change from on and off by literally shaking it with one hand.
So this is another.
How cool that is.
Like, as an adult, I think this is really cool because I really want one. But again, I also think it's really good for kids because it's super simple to use. So if it's plugged in, you can leave it on that RGB mode as a nightlight. And then if your little ones need to go to the bathroom, they can literally take that head off, shake it, and bring it to the bathroom with them. So like another great nightlight option. Or even, as an adult, like if you just need to get up and go somewhere, bathroom, that midnight snack to the fridge, take the little head with you.
Exactly. So you always know where this is because it's attached to your O-lamp, right? And then when you want to use it, you just shake it on and shake it off. Okay. Another thing about this, since this is technically a standalone flashlight, you can charge this with an MCC cable or the Omino. So if you want to, let's just say you decide to use your Baton 3 with your O-lamp. Well, you can still charge this on your Omino or MCC charger or whatever, so this is fully charged whenever you want to use it. So this is a flashlight in itself, even though we're calling it the lamp head. One thing to note, this is a 90-degree hinge right here on the head portion, so it can rotate all the way up and it can rotate all the way down. So you can choose, again, the angle of the light that you want based on whatever desk you have and whatever you're trying to light up on your desk. So there's that part. Now, another big benefit to being able to remove the lamp head from the top here is that you can use other products as the lamp head instead of the actual lamp head. Does that make sense? So I'm going to take this Baton 3. By the way, the silver Baton 3 is discounted during the flash sale.
Yep.
So you can actually get this set up if you want. If you have any other Baton 3 color, whatever, it'll work the exact same way. This isn't special for the silver version. Any Baton 3 is good to go.
Hater made a good point too. Yes, this does have a magnetic base. Like he just said, you can use the regular chargers. I wish we still had our other sign.
It is magnetic.
But like you can stick it to something magnetic. Yes. I mean, I don't have anything to actually show you guys at the moment.
It's a flashlight.
It is. It's the same backing as I shake it into my eyeballs. It's the same.
It's no dip. Well, I mean, that's the reason.
As the Baton 3, yeah.
Yeah, that's why the flashlights can work with the O-lamp too, because it's the same connection, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so one thing to note on this is there is a battery indicator on the switch right there. So if you want to charge your flashlight, whatever is connected to your O-lamp, just know that it is charging while it's on there. You can actually see. You see that there, YouTube, that red light in the center of that button? They can all see it. You guys can all see it really well, actually. So this Baton 3 is not fully charged because the light is red on the Nitor button there, but it will turn green when it's fully charged.
Adam, I'll cover the run times when we are finished with this.
Yeah. So anyway, so right now we're charging the Baton 3, but the coolest part about this is the only way that you can manipulate the Baton 3 is using the side switch. Well, when it's magnetically connected to the O-lamp, it actually makes it where it works with the new button, which is the one that is a part of the O-lamp. Okay, so you no longer have to use that side switch. Also, when the Baton 3 is connected to the O-lamp, it completely changes the UI of the flashlight. So the way that the Baton 3 works is it has several different settings. It has moonlight, low, medium, high, turbo, and strobe. And that's how the flashlight works. You can hold the switch down and it will rotate between those settings. But when it's connected to the O-lamp, it actually has a gradual stepless increase and decrease. Do you see that?
It literally changes the way the Baton 3 functions, and it just blew my mind when we figured it out.
All you do is take your Baton 3, attach it like that, and we just overrode the entire UI of the Baton 3 and gave it a new UI, which is a stepless dimming and increase in output. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my favorite part about this. Now, this stepless dimming feature where we're overriding the product's UI and giving it a new UI with the Nitor, that only works with the Baton 3 in any color. Any Baton 3 works. And that works with the O-Bulb MC and O-Bulb MCS. And those are the only products where you can transform the UI from whatever it was before to the stepless dimming when it's connected. So right here, I've got an O-Bulb MC in red. I just turned it on using the Nitor switch. And now I'm going to hold it down. Watch, look at that. Look at it gradually increase. I'm going to hold it down again, gradually decrease. And wherever I let go, that's where it stays. So I don't have to hold it down until it goes all the way up and goes all the way down. I can hold it as long as I want. And then when I let go, that's where it stays, right? All right, I'm going to hold it down again. Okay, that's where it stays.
So as far as I know, what with the Baton 3, the O-Bulb MC and the MCS, the circuit boards and all of that stuff on the inside are different than like the S1R Baton 2 or the original O-Bulbs, which is why it can work with that stepless dimming, although it doesn't do it on its own outside of the Nitor. But it's just like the innards are a little more advanced than the original one, so that's why it works. It's like it's not going to work with an S1R Baton 2, but it'll work with the Baton 3.
Yeah, so we showed this in the YouTube video. This is just an example product, okay? So I've got a Perrin Mini right here, but it'd be the same as an S1R Baton 2. Yeah. You could even hook up a S2R Baton 2. It's up to you, okay? I would not put like a Warrior X Pro on this thing. It's probably not going to hold it. We suggest to only use the smaller EDC type magnetic charging flashlights.
I wouldn't even do anything big, honestly, more than the Baton 3, because even the S2R is going to be too long. Like it's not, I think it's going to be too heavy at an angle where it's not going to hit the top of the lamp. So I wouldn't even bother, guys, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I would just hook up a Baton 3. I figured most of the people watching this live video probably have at least one Baton 3. A guy here just said that's going to look great with my black Baton 3. Absolutely. That's a perfect match. But anyway, so say that we want to use it with the Perrin Mini. So it does not work with the Nitor switch, unfortunately. This button on top that I keep showing you guys, this button is only compatible with the Baton 3 O-Bulb MC, O-Bulb MCS. So when I click the button, you can see it's not turning the Perrin Mini on, but it is charging it. You see the red light right there? So the Perrin Mini is charging from the Nitor, but the button doesn't manipulate the flashlight. So if you want to use a Perrin Mini with your Nitor, all you got to do is turn it on and then put it on there. And so now I have a Perrin Mini that's turned on and it's charging at the same time.
But to turn it off, you have to use the Perrin Mini button again.
Right. But with the Perrin Mini, it's actually not that bad because you can just...
I was going to say it's right on the edge there.
You just tap the top, right? So you don't have to take it off to turn the light on and off. But it's good to see that you can still use other products with this and it still charges them as well.
Yeah. I know you guys are asking a lot about like, what about this? What about that? If we get a chance, like I'll kind of like mess around with it and put some other lights on it. But I don't have like everything right in front of me at the moment. So obviously we are going to do an in-depth video of this because there's just so many features. So we'll cover a little bit more and go through some more lights and stuff, but
no, it does not work with the colors on the O-Bulb MC. The point of this top portion is to actually be a workable lamp.
Right.
That's why we made the entire stem RGB. So you're still getting that really cool RGB, but you're still getting an actual product. Look, I'll show you. So
see,
do you see
that?
I
was going to say, yeah. So it will literally change it back to
it changes to the white light. Yeah. I've already tried this a few times.
Yeah.
You can't
wanted to show them because I don't think they would have believed us.
Right. So that's the purpose of this is so that you can actually have usable light, but it still looks really freaking cool with the RGB on the entire stem. Okay. But yeah, so that's pretty much how it works. One other thing to keep in mind is the RGB on the stem and the warm white light on the stem still works when it's not plugged in.
And speaking of that, so the stem has a built-in 4,000 milliamp battery. On the lowest setting, it's 8 lumens. You're gonna get 31 hours out of that. That's unplugged. Obviously, it's infinite if it's plugged into a power source. The high setting on the warm white LEDs, 60 lumens, 4 hours, 20 minutes, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
The lamp head has 100 milliamp battery in it. The lowest setting, or it's on the lamp, but 90 lumens just as is. So that's 90 lumens, 15 minutes. And I mean, considering how small this thing is, I think that's actually pretty impressive. The color modes up to 15 hours. Again, all unplugged.
Unplugged.
Yeah, so if it's plugged in like it is, like we have it right now, you can leave it on for as long as you want.
Yeah, when it's plugged in, there's no run times. Right. It's just plugged in. It can stay on forever if you have it plugged in, obviously.
And somebody just asked,
anyway,
you might have missed it, but yes, right here. It has a suction cup on the bottom. And it's really funny watching us try and like get it off the table. But that way, somebody said, it's not a two-handed operation. He's obviously just holding it. So obviously he's got
it's not that heavy.
But it's not
But
heavy.
It's not super lightweight. I mean, keep in mind the thing's made out of metal, guys.
Yeah. I want to say, I think we wrote this. 15.61 inches tall. The base diameter is 3.35 inches. I don't have the weight of the thing overall.
Okay, a couple questions here that are important. Somebody was asking how long the cable is that comes with it. I'd say it's around 5-6 feet. It is definitely longer than a cell phone charger. Yeah, we can just unplug it. And notice how she unplugged it. And yeah, why don't you hold it?
I would say
maybe like 5 feet.
So I'm 5'4".
Well, okay.
So you figure if you actually
it's about 4 feet then.
About 4 feet.
Okay. So it's about 4 feet.
Yeah. So it comes up like right underneath the Olight on my hoodie.
Yeah.
About 4 feet.
So here's the good news though. It's a USB-C cable. This isn't some magical thing that no one's ever seen before. It's literally a USB-C cable. So however your setup is at home, if for some reason you need to plug it in somewhere that's further away, you can just go on Amazon and buy literally any long USB-C cable that you can find.
I think
this is a USB-C input right here on the back of the lamp, and then that goes to USB.
Because I'm pretty sure my laptop charger is maybe, what are like the Apple laptop chargers? Maybe 5 feet, 6 feet, if that. So it's really not bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's however your setup is. Like for me personally, since I'm going to be using it next to my built PC, I'm just going to plug this into one of the USB inputs on my computer because it has like 8 of them. Right.
On my desk at home, I cut out a piece in the back corner and put one of those USB like blocks in. What do you call them? And then plugged that into the outlet. So I have like 6 USB ports like integrated into my desk. So I can just plug that right in.
Yeah. So anyways, personally for me, I'm going to just be plugging this into my computer and using that as the power source versus plugging it into a wall adapter and using one of my, wall inputs. Somebody was asking, no, it does not come with a wall adapter. So you will have to use whatever one that you have at home, or you can be like me and I have about 5 different like Anchor ones at home. Those are like $10 on Amazon again.
If you guys have a Marauder 2, that power block that is a USB, or not the Marauder 2, the MCA, my brain. The MCA is a USB input, so that way you can charge an O bulb or another light and plug your lamp in at the same time.
Yeah. One thing I want to mention is that when the O lamp is not plugged in, the top part does not work. Okay. So you see me hitting it and it's not turning on, but the RGB and the warm white light works without it plugged in.
It does not charge anything unless it's plugged in also.
Right. So if you see me in the beginning of the YouTube video that we posted this morning, I was going like this and it was on. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you still can shake it and you can still use this if it's charged.
But the button itself doesn't
But the
work.
button, yeah, right. You see the button doesn't work. So see, I just shook it and it turned off. So just keep that in mind. But I don't really know how many situations that you're going to be in where you need to use this wirelessly, unless for some reason you take it outside to like set the vibe and you don't really care about it being a lamp. You just want it to like look cool, like a lava lamp kind of thing. You could do that. But just keep in mind, plug it in as much as you can, use it plugged in, use it as its intended purpose on a desk or whatever. But just know that you can still turn on the stem lighting without it being plugged in. And you can still rotate through the brightness without it plugged in either. It's not plugged in at all right now. And I'm still able to do that increase and decrease also with the RGB setting as well. You can see it getting much brighter and lower there.
Yeah. I mean, you can still use the entire, like every function of it except that top button when it's unplugged. All you had to do is take the lamp head off, shake it to turn it on, and attach it back there, and it's on. So you don't lose any function except for that top button.
Yes, absolutely. For a power outage, heck yeah, man. This would be really cool to have it on the warm white, and you just set it in a corner during a power outage.
Yeah.
I mean, this is lighting up this place pretty well right now.
Again, guys.
So yes, you're right.
It'll last a while. So
here's the thing too. The battery that's in this, we were talking about it, is 4,000 milliamps.
31 hours on the low 8 lumen setting.
Yeah, so it doesn't have some crap like AA battery in it or something. Like there's a 4,000 milliamp battery in this thing. Like that's a huge output, right? So it lasts a long time without it being plugged in.
If you guys are going camping for the weekend, it's tall, but it's lightweight, so it's super easy to pack. It's great for a camping table. Warm white or the RGB setting. That way you can grab the lamp head, walking to the bathroom or back to the tent, whatever. And then you can charge it in your car. So it's really good for travel. I mean, like I said, it's tall and skinny, but like it's easy enough to pack.
What else was I going to say about it?
Can you attach an external battery? I mean, like we had it in a power bank, if that's what you mean. We did that yesterday.
Rebecca's asking, will it work plugged into an O station? Absolutely. And it also works
plugged in. That.
It also works plugged into a power bank.
Yeah, which is what we did when we filmed yesterday.
Yes. When we're showing how it works and stuff in the YouTube video, again, the one that we posted this morning, we have it plugged into a power bank the whole time that we're doing that. So that works perfectly fine. You can do that. Again, I mean, it's just a USB-C cable.
Yeah.
USB-C input into the lamp and then regular USB out. So, yeah.
Michael, any power bank that's a USB or a power block. So like I had it charging on the small little square Apple one yesterday. Like
we used the Apple one yesterday.
Yeah.
We've plugged this thing into a bunch of different stuff and it all worked. I couldn't find anything that wouldn't make this thing charge or not, make this thing work. All kinds of wall adapters, all kinds of power banks. And the bottom is a suction cup. No, it is not magnetic. It's a suction cup. Okay. And it's very strong because when we set this joker down, it's actually pretty hard to take off the tape.
We keep going to move it and it's just like, it doesn't want to.
Okay. So anyways, we've talked about this for a very long time, but there's just so many features and you guys have never seen this before. So we had to do it. So thank you for listening and watching us talk about this. Let's go ahead and move on to the other stuff that's a part of this sale. Obviously this is the flagship brand new product for it. They are 20% off by themselves. I do not recommend getting them that way because we have bundles with these that are 30% off. And then if you get the mega pack, which includes most of the new products that we have for this sale together,
they're
35% off. So I would suggest not getting this for 20% off. At the least, get it bundled with something else for 30% off. And if you can swing it, if you like the new products for the sale, then just go all out and get the mega pack, because that's when you're getting the best deal. That's when you're getting the lowest price on each item.
And guys, like we said, obviously everything is up on the website, so you can go take a look at all the options.
Yeah, what are the 30% off deals with these?
You can get it with the Christmas Red O-Bulb MC or the Silver Baton 3 or in the Mega Pack.
Yeah, so cool thing about those two bundles right there, you're getting an additional 10% off. So those are allowing you to get 30% off instead of 20. But the Silver Baton 3 and the O-Bulb MC are both compatible with the stepless dimming that works with the switch on the Night Tour. So you're getting a bundle, you're getting two different products, but you're getting the products that you need that are compatible with all of the features that are available on the Night Tour.
Yeah, it's not like we're giving you a pen with it and you can't use the pen with the lamp.
Yeah, like for me, like getting a Night Tour and not having a Baton 3 or an O-Bulb MC or MCS, like it's almost like getting a car with only 3 tires. Like use the capabilities of this since you're buying it anyways, and at least have an O-Bulb MC connected to it. So then you can do the stepless dimming and be able to use the switch. But if you have a Baton 3, even better because that's brighter, right? Does it come in gluten-free? I feel that night squats. That's a good name as well. I appreciate that. That was a good comment. You guys are glowing today. Yes. So
literally
to the people who don't know, John, who runs all of the really cool technology that we've been using with the special cameras and the different angles and showing the computer screen, all that. He's under the weather, so he's not with us here today. He's being smart and staying home. I appreciate that. So because of that, we're using like cheaper webcams today. And for some reason, these webcams have like overexposure due to like lighting and all of that. So
and it's funny because
it's like, a temporary situation.
This is the same on Facebook. This is the same webcam that I was using when I was doing my Monday videos and stuff from home. And like the light that in my room was, horrible. So it was great, but now it's just too much.
Yeah. So, we apologize, but the lighting during this live video is temporary. We're going to get back to like the super professional setup that we've been using at the end of last year. But unfortunately, it's an entire system that requires someone to be at a separate computer with a control station and all of that. So we have to have another human being that does all of that for us to be able to do it.
Yes, the Silver Baton 3 is the same one as the OFan Day. Obviously, it does not come with the OFan Day charging case. It is just the silver and blue light, same colorway.
Somebody was asking why not the black Baton 3, simply just because of stock. We luckily have the Silver Baton 3, considering that we just finished Black Friday, the Christmas sale. Then we had the holiday season, and now we're just starting the new year. We're lucky that we even have the Silver Baton 3 in stock. Hopefully we'll have more black Baton 3s in the near future. But yeah, we just luckily have enough Silver Baton 3s in order to be able to actually offer them. Yeah. So silver looks awesome, better than black anyway. Yeah, I mean, I really like the silver. Yeah. And with the blue accents, it looks really nice.
That's the thing, like the lamp has some blue accents on it, so it does kind of tie in pretty nicely.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Still with the blue accents on both. Yeah. Looks nice. Okay, so and we talked about how the O-Bulb MC is on sale. We talked about the Baton 3 and silver is on sale. Yeah, you can talk about the pen.
We all know the Open Pro at this point. Again, coming in clutch with that matching case, which looks really nice. Still get the charging cable, still get the free refill in there as well.
I love how the cases always match.
Yes. I wouldn't keep something like that, but for my purple pen, I'm like, I have to keep this. The purple and blue ones I had to keep.
Right. It's just the little things and all of the extra work that Olight does that I appreciate. Could this have been just a black case? Of course it could have. And would have someone been upset about it? No, not really. It would have been fine if it was a black case. But is it cooler that it matches the colorway of the pen? Yes, it is. So we did it. And we did it with the orange version. We did it with a bunch of the different colors
Purple,
for these
blue,
cases.
orange.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the Nitor. Oh God, let me get it off the desk. Oh,
I have not figured out like the correct way to do that yet. Like
this suction cup is no joke, man.
Slide it? Do you gently like tilt it? I don't know.
I'm about to like break the table trying to rip this thing off.
Please don't.
So, anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So with the Nitor as well, like that changing of the UI and the stepless dimming and all of that you can do with the head of the Nitor. Does it have to do that? Could it have just been fine by simply just charging your flashlight when you connect it? That would have been totally fine and acceptable. But is it way freaking cooler that it does that? Yeah. Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do things just because they're simply just way cooler. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm just saying, I appreciate all the detail and all of the extra work just in general that Olight does for their products. Going all the way from the beautiful packaging to the extra accessories that you get with the flashlights. So you don't have to pay a bunch of extra money to get other stuff, right? It's just awesome. For example, I'll show you this too. She's grabbing something real quick. I'll show you this too. Finally, we have the Warrior X3 in the desert camo. But for example, with the accessories situation, it comes with the Warrior ring, which is really comfortable and a nice way to hold it. Also, this is piercing right here, right? And then it has the zirconium beads on the front. But it also comes with the rubber grip ring as well that came on the Warrior X Pro. So you have two grip rings that come with the flashlight automatically. And then you have the holster. And then you have the USB or the the MCC3 charging cable.
Oh, yes. I'm like, what are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
And we said this when this product first came out. I had mentioned that this is really a great keep in your car safety light. Obviously, you want to keep it somewhere that is accessible. Not only do you have the glass breaker, you have the self-defense ring, and that would probably even help with the glass breaking as well. So God forbid you guys are ever in an accident and you need to break a window. I know they make products for that, but like having the high output flashlight with great run times is also a fantastic option. Most of them are just glass breakers. This gives you a little more variety of versatility between like a self-defense, glass breaker, flashlight, all of that. So like this is a great keep in your car emergency kit light.
Another example, when I found out that they were going to do zirconium for the beads on the front here instead of stainless steel, I was blown away. Like I literally was reading about it, like what they were going to do for it. And I was just like
what? Yeah.
There's Zirc.
But that's a popular material for that kind of stuff because it is so durable.
Yeah, like it's mind blowing. Like that is so freaking cool because Zirc is definitely in the pocket knife world is a very exotic material, especially compared to aluminum or stainless steel, which are normal materials, right? So again, just going over the top and just exceeding customer expectations. I love the zirconium beads on the front. That's what sold me. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? There's no other flashlight that has zirconium beads on the front as a glass breaker. Like, and the fact that this is a 560 meter beam distance in a like handheld flashlight that's not really that big. These are extremely overbuilt.
Yeah.
Really one of the most overbuilt flashlights that I've ever seen in real life. Everything is just so beefy and thick. We've torture tested these multiple times and they really survive anything. So it's just a great flashlight. It looks great in the desert camo. They're at a big discount during the sale. I mean,
by itself is 30% off. You can also pair it with the offset mount and the dual button pressure switch.
Yeah, it's great on a rifle because it has the lock on remote switch.
Yep, it's got the lock on. Both that and we'll talk about this one next. But you can also get it with the O-Pen Mini in blue. Both of those bundles are 35% off. It is also in a mega pack as well.
Yeah, Duke, made out of zirconium. If you don't know about zirconium, it's just a very hard type of metal, um, and you can look it up on Google. Yeah. Okay. Zirconium
That didn't
is.
sound good.
Oh,
you guys okay back there?
yeah. So zirconium, someone was kind of like teaching me about it. The military buys a lot of it to use in all kinds of things, like plane parts and even like explosives and things like that. They use zirconium for that. So I know the military buys a lot of zirc, and I know that's the people who produce zirconium. That's probably their biggest customer is the government, to be honest. But it's a really cool material, very heavy as well. Zirconium is very heavy.
You guys loved the O-Pen minis when they came out. What do we have? This is our third color now. We have black, orange, and now the blue.
The blue looks sick.
The blue is the same blue as the original O-Pen Pro or O-Pen 2. And I grabbed this because I don't have the blue O-Pen Pro handy at the moment. So it does match the i3T Plus. I almost said Pro. So really great addition there. Obviously, it's like that electric blue. It's not the lake blue. It's not the midnight blue. It is that nice electric blue.
And what a sweet low-cost combo here. The i3T Plus just runs off of 2 AAA batteries. Just a wonderful entry-level flashlight for somebody kind of getting into the hobby. And then, again, the O-Pen Mini, very low in cost, but still just a great little pen to have in your pocket on a daily basis.
We also have a blue i3T, the regular one, and an i5T. There's a blue Baton 3. There's a blue S1R Baton 2. So, like, you guys have a ton of, like, matching options with the blue O-Pen Mini.
Zirconium is also used in the nuclear industry.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, I know that it's used in the weapon industry, and I mean like industrial weapon industry. It's really cool stuff. But yeah, what a cool little combo here. The i3T Plus is not a part of this sale.
No, it's just I grabbed it just to compare blues in a second.
But they're not that expensive anyways.
No, I don't even know.
And it looks great with the O-Pen Mini.
The O-Pen Mini is on sale by itself, 23% off. It comes in just under $10. But there's plenty of bundles that have it.
I can't believe these are $10, dude.
Yeah. You can get it with the
like,
Warrior X3. You can get it with the O-Pen Pro. You can get it with the Array 2S. Like, I mean, there's a ton of options to get the pen. If you otherwise just grab a couple extra ones. They're not for like $10. What the hell? Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, this should be added. I mean, if you're ordering stuff during the sale, add one of these to your cart. Even if you don't use it yourself, you could just give it to somebody.
If you need to just hit that free shipping, like, there you go.
Oh, there you go as well. Perfect.
So speaking of blues, the Lake Blue O-Pen Pro, I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this. So there is also a matching Lake Blue Seeker 3 Pro, but here I have the Seeker 3 Pro in the midnight blue.
And it's got a freaking wolf on it.
We milled a freaking wolf. So you can kind of see the difference. It's really, there is a significant difference, I promise. It's just, YouTube can see it actually pretty good. So it is definitely lighter. It's funny. It's lighter than the midnight blue, but it's a little bit darker than the fade on what was this? Ocean?
Was it ocean blue?
Ocean blue, maybe.
Someone remind us of the black to blue fade one.
It's been a while. But yeah, it's a tiny bit darker than this.
Deep sea blue.
Deep sea blue. I knew it was close.
Thank you.
But then you have.
We like blue, maybe a little too much.
But then you have this. So completely different than our standard blue that we've done. So in between the deep sea and the midnight blue. So
hopefully this will show up on camera. So yeah,
definitely on YouTube.
Oh yeah, YouTube can definitely see that.
Yeah, Instagram kinda.
So there is definitely a drastic difference between the Wolf Edition here, Blue Seeker 3 Pro, and then the Lake Blue. Biggest difference is the Midnight Blue Seeker 3 Pro. It doesn't have the rubber grips.
No,
it has the wolf on the side.
It's got a freaking wolf on it.
This one is your standard Seeker 3 Pro with the rubber grips. So not only is it a little bit different blue color, a little bit lighter, but it has that traditional Seeker 3 Pro body versus the special edition one that we sold last year. That sold out pretty fast, actually. So Seeker 3 Pro here, Lake Blue, matches perfectly with the Lake Blue Open Pro. We actually have a bundle where you can get them together if you want to get both.
Phenomenal. Yep.
And keep in mind, too, these are the only 2 Olight products that are in Lake Blue. I suppose depending on how these do during the sale, we might make more Lake Blue products in the future or not. We're not sure. This is a brand new colorway we've never done before. But just keep in mind, the Open Pro and the Seeker 3 Pro here are the only 2 Lake Blue products. Yep. And this is the first time they've ever been sold.
I really like it. I'm a little more partial to the midnight blue, but I am loving this color. 25% off by itself for the Open Pro. You can also get it with the mini Open in blue or the i1R2 Pro in black. Now, your Seeker 3 Pro, I almost just dropped that right in my coffee. The Seeker 3 Pro is 25% off by itself, or with the Christmas green O-Bulb MC is 35% off, and the matching Open Pro and Lake Blue.
I would just do this bundle.
Off.
I would do
absolutely. But again, mega packs, guys. But this is a fantastic combo. It comes in at, because of 35% off.
Yeah, so
under $150.
So let me mention this. So the mega packs for this sale are 35% off, but luckily, specifically for this bundle right here, you can get both of these together also for 35% off. So this is one of the highest discounted 2 product bundles that are a part of the sale.
Yeah.
Because all the other items, you need to get the mega pack to get all the way up to 35% off. Remember with the Night Tour, it's 20% off by itself, 30% off bundled with something else, and then 35% off when it's in the mega pack. Whereas this is not like this. This is 35% off right here.
And this, I think, is a little different than seeing it's 35% off for the Seeker 3 Pro and the O-Bulb Christmas green. But these products, like the pen is significantly more expensive than the O-Bulb MC. So this is a fantastic deal. So like he said, you can get the mega packs, obviously, if you want a bunch of the stuff from this sale. But if you are going to get any bundle, this is it.
Those look really cool. We're going to move on to another new product.
And then we also have,
we'll talk about that.
And the other things there too. Okay.
So we have a smaller version of our kind of made from the ground up bike light. The end of last year, we offered the very first product of this design called the BFL 1800. It's significantly larger than this one. So this is the BFL 900. So this is almost like the mini, right? It is very compact, really nice for, if you guys know me, I like electric scooters. It's nice to have a compact light on your electric scooter.
I'm going to cut you off for a second. Instagram, we are counting down our 2 minutes. I'm going to restart you guys.
Yeah, sorry. This is a long live video, but again, it's the first live video of the year. And also we're talking about a new flash sale. So as you guys know, these new flash sale live videos do go longer than when we don't have a sale, but we have a lot to talk about.
So Instagram, we will be right back.
Cool. So the BFL 900 has a lot of really nice features. It is magnetic rechargeable, so you can use the magnetic chargers that you have for your other Olight products. The switch right here is an O. So the switch itself is our brand symbol there. And it lights up blue when you press on it. You can hold it down to turn it on. And then you can tap it to go to the various settings. And you can see here, one of the distinctive features about the BFL series is that it has these windows. Sorry, I know. I'm trying to show them. It has these.
My eyeball. Go that direction.
It has these windows on each side of that front lens. So these windows allow the light to protrude out of the sides of the head. So that gives you peripheral vision, which is super important when you're on a bike or a scooter or whatever else that you have this attached to when you're on the go. So I thought that was a really neat feature, is increasing the sideways light because you need that. You don't just want to look straight ahead. Like you want a floody light.
That's standard
on a bike.
That's standard on car headlights. You know, at least the newer ones. You don't have just straight headlights. They are angled out a little bit so you can see what's on either side of the road. Fog lights are meant to light that up as well. So
yeah, the lights kind of curve around the front like of the car, right? And it has lights going around the whole thing. So anyways, we took that same kind of concept, put these little windows on each side, and now you're getting light out the side as well as the front, which is, I don't know why every bike light manufacturer doesn't do this. Like that's one of the best ideas I've seen. Also, I'm a big fan of the new mounting system. So we still have these bands. And it comes with like 4 different sizes.
Yeah, so it comes with 4. One will come on the mount, and then you'll have 3 extras.
Yeah, so whatever size your handlebar is, or whatever, you can even mount this to a pole on your boat.
Right.
You could mount this to a golf cart. You can mount this.
If you guys have
anything,
a side-by-side, if you guys have the roll cages or anything like that, your quad handlebars, your dirt bike handlebars, like so many options.
Yeah, like whatever you guys own, just think about it and think like, well, could I put this on that? You probably can.
Probably.
With all the different sizes of the loops here. Comes with the tool to be able to put this on as well. My favorite feature though is removing the light from the mount that is attached to your handlebar or whatever.
Side note, this is not going to work with the other mounts that are like the GoPro compatible. This is its own mount.
Correct. This isn't a GoPro mount. No. This is a whole new thing. Anyways, so the profile of it is very slender. I'm a big fan of that. The other one was round and it was kind of fat. It took up more real estate on the handlebars. And also with the old version, with the GoPro style, you have to twist the light sideways and then you pull it off. This one, it's a clamp, and you press this blue button, it disengages from the back, and then you can just lift it off.
Now, you said that you liked this one because of your phone mount being next to the other one, and it was a pain in the butt to like twist the other one off. And
so on my scooter, I have a cell phone mount that's right next to my light. The problem is I can't twist off the light with the other GoPro design because it slams into the cell phone holder. So I'm going like this. So I actually have to loosen up and take my cell phone holder off to be able to take my light off so that I can charge it or whatever. That was a huge pet peeve for me, and it kind of made me annoyed because it was just a hassle to take it off.
I get it.
I was doing this, like, dang it. Now with this one, it lifts up and then off. So I can have something right next to this mount, and
it won't get in the way.
Yeah. This is a game changer for me. Oh, God.
Guys, he's trying to kill me.
Sorry, I didn't lock it in. Anyway, it is very solid.
It is. You just have to wait for the click.
Yeah, so I will say this as well. There is way less movement while it's in the mount. Yeah, it was a little drop test, wasn't it?
Yeah, perfect.
But there's way less movement when it's on the mount. Like there's no side to side play up and down. So it's a lot nicer experience. On the other ones that we have where it's in the GoPro style mount, there's a lot of give. You can kind of wiggle it and it kind of moves around a little bit. It doesn't fall off, but there is some movement. With this, there's just not. Like, yeah, it's a lot more solid of a connection between the light itself and the mount. Anyways, we've talked about this enough. I really like these. If you have something you can mount it to, get it, because it's at a nice discount during the sale and it's a really cool product.
We have 2 bundles. You can get it with the
I'll
bike
torture
bag.
test one of these. I don't care. Yeah, why not?
You can get it with the bike bag. This is the one that goes under the seat, or you can get it with the See Me 30 rear tail light. Guys, I just had a stroke.
We talked about that in the YouTube video where the bundle with this is the full package. You get your front light, you get your rear red light, and you get a bike pouch, like an under the seat pouch. And these have that Olight logo on there, which is very cool.
There's actually a lot of space in there. So snacks, keys, wallet, whatever. Really great option.
If you know someone who's getting a new bicycle, maybe you're thinking about getting a new bike for when it gets a little warmer out. I know, we're in the middle of January. I know, there's freaking bunch of snow outside here.
Hate it.
But there's no problem with getting prepared for when it is springtime and summertime, because you're going to definitely want this stuff.
Yeah, and it's on sale. So like now's the time to do it.
Yeah, so then you're prepared. So now when it's a beautiful day outside, you don't have to say, oh crap, I didn't get that stuff during that January sale and now it's more expensive. Get it now, put it on your bike, and then you're ready for spring and summer. Or if you're like me and you don't really care and you'll go ride your bike in 40 degrees.
That is true, you do that.
Yeah. You just put sweats on and just like do it.
We're not done with the blue. We have the Array 2S. This is the midnight blue, so it is the darker one. The Array 2S, if those of you who aren't familiar with it, this is the one that has a floodlight, spotlight, and red LED. So you can have one, double click, and now you have flood and spot, double click again, and now you have red.
Can you hold that up a little higher?
Try not to like blind them.
Yeah.
It like just washes out the entire camera. So double clicks bring you through the different LED configurations. This has the wave feature. So like Sean mentioned in the YouTube video, and we've mentioned when it first rolled out, if you guys are hiking or fishing, hands are dirty, gloves, whatever, you can go ahead and change your lumen settings with up and down waves of the hand. Also, which direction is it? This way will bring you to flood and spot, or just the sorry.
Dude, that Joker's bright.
Now
like,
you
really
can't, what is it? I think it's 1,000.
It's 1,000 lumens. Yeah.
You cannot change in between the white light and the red light with the wave feature. But at least you can change the lumen settings of the white light. As always, I'll turn it back on to you. I don't know if you guys can see this. Kind of. It does have the red lights on the back as well. So that way, if you're wearing it, riding a bike or hiking, at least somebody coming up from behind can see you. Because that is kind of the whole main point of this, is you want to be seen for safety. So that is a great feature. Mm-hmm. Super comfortable. It does come with extra cable management clips. So if you kind of want to like reconfigure it, you can do that. Headband's really comfortable. It's not that heavy. It's very well balanced. And just like if you guys remember the orange one, when you looked at the headband, the stitching on the inside had a little bit of that orange tint to it. This one does also have some blue accents outside of just the body as well. So that is really cool. But the battery pack on the back is just standard black. Really great. I think the midnight blue is really cool, especially if you're one of those people who like to match kind of like their stuff. So really cool.
Yep.
One last new thing, and then we just have some other products that you guys already know that are on sale as well.
And somebody was saying this is blue month. You're absolutely right. I feel like every product we're showing you is blue, except for the desert camo, which I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's the Warrior X3. It's like the most overbuilt tactical light that we offer.
Now we just
and it's not in camo. Like, come on, man. But now it is.
Now we just need desert tan.
Yeah. Okay. We can go ahead and let's go ahead and talk about early access, since most of the people watching this live video probably have that. We'll move into that.
Okay.
I just want to talk about this because I know we keep talking about somebody over here just said, TT just said he hit platinum. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, it reminded me, so I got to say it. So early access for diamond level and above. So all the people who are just regular diamond and up, for you guys, the sale is actually going to start on the 9th at 8 p.m. So that is Sunday night.
Sunday night, yes.
So for anybody diamond and up, Sunday night is when your sale starts. If you are silver level and above, so TT, this includes you because you are platinum, but not diamond yet. So for you guys, it's going to be Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. For everyone else, it's going to be Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we got Saturday night, Sunday night, Thursday night. Diamond, silver and up, everybody else.
And if you guys are fairly new here, please don't panic. If you do not have any form of early access, we always have reserved stock. So you will have a chance to get anything available during the sale Thursday night. If for whatever reason you happen to see that something is sold out because the early access allotment has, cleared out, I strongly suggest getting on Thursday night as fast as possible, as close to 8 p.m. as you possibly can.
Yes.
But we're fairly well stocked. We have a few things that are limited, but just keep an eye on them. If it says sold out, don't panic. It will come back for a short period of time on Thursday until it sells out again.
Yeah. For the Thursday people, no pouting. You'll be able to buy all this stuff.
Yep.
You'll have the opportunity to get everything. So Thursday night people, it's still okay. You can still get anything that we've talked about because we're reserving inventory for you.
Yes.
Yes. We always get those people that are like, yeah, but what about the poor people?
Yeah.
Like people say stuff like that. And I'm like, no, we have inventory for you.
Yes, we do.
It's okay if you don't have early access. Like, we appreciate you just for being a fan of Olight. So, if you order Thursday night, it's okay. No pouting.
And one last little thing that we'll mention. This is a small sale. We're just kicking off 2022. We just want to get you guys back into the swing of us doing flash sales, all that good stuff. We had to start the year off with something. So I know a lot of you guys are asking about the wheel, and you're asking about free tiers, and you're asking about free stuff. That is not this sale. This is just a quick little introductory. That's a hard word. 2022 sale. So we don't have any free tiers. We don't have any free stuff aside from if you are a new customer. If you do not have an Olight store account yet and you register a new one during the period of the sale, you are eligible to get a OD Green i3E, but it is not for existing customers. You do have to register a new account. So if you are new here and you want a little bit of an incentive, that is it.
He said, what about the poor people?
What about the poor people?
Dude, I don't say that.
We got you guys.
I don't call anybody poor. You guys
call yourself.
You call yourself. Yeah, people be like, what about the poor people like me? Like, people say stuff like that all the time. And I'm like, you could still order when the sale starts.
So Brad on Instagram, we did the lamp first thing in the first part of the video. This is part 2. It should have posted. So you can go back on Instagram and watch the live video again about the explanation of the lamp, or head over to YouTube and watch the video that we posted this morning at 9 a.m. We did go in fairly in depth with it in the YouTube video. So you can go back and check that out.
Whoa, Pat. Pat over here on Facebook just hit blue diamond. Congratulations on that.
That's a big one, Pat.
That's a legit accomplishment. That's awesome. So for you order Sunday night.
Sunday night.
First dibs. First dibs for you, blue diamond. That's awesome. Love from France. That's awesome. Nice. Thank you for tuning in from France. 2019, I had the opportunity to go to Paris. I loved it. The food's great. The architecture is beautiful. Luckily, I was able to go.
You saw Notre Dame
before the Notre Dame Cathedral burned down. So I feel very thankful that I was able to go inside, do the full tour before that horrible fire. But yeah, France is beautiful, wonderful. Yeah, I would love to go back when it's not all weird. But it still is. So yeah.
We have one more new thing, and then like I said, everything else is just products you guys already know. Somebody asked if I was holding a yo-yo. It is not a yo-yo. Let's see if I get the name right. It's the MCC3-C Reel, like REEL. So it does look like a yo-yo. This thing,
you're right.
It does.
It does.
When we were filming yesterday, I'm like, I think he's gonna laugh if I say that. So I didn't say anything, but it does look like a yo-yo. So it's a sturdy silicone case. We were trying to figure out what word, like how to describe it. It's a yo-yo. It's a sturdy silicone yo-yo.
It reminds me of the bottom and the top of the O lantern. It's that kind of soft yet hard silicone.
But it also doesn't have the texture.
That makes sense.
Smooth. I think it looks like a macaroon also.
I feel like I'm doing a really bad job explaining
Please don't eat this. It's not a macaroon. Don't eat it.
It has give to it.
Yeah,
but it also is solid.
Like you can kind of you can see it squish, but it's also really sturdy.
It's rigid. Yeah.
So this is really cool. So it does have little cutouts on both sides. So you have, which way did we wrap this? This one. Now this is an MCC3-C, which means USB Type C. It's not USB. So for those of you who are always asking for a different kind of charging on the other end instead of USB, here it is with an awesome cable management thing. You can just unravel, and then there it is, comes out of that little pocket there as well. So really awesome cable management. The USB chargers are not going to fit in this because it is very, very well cut out for the USB-C. It's way too skinny for the USB to fit. I did try it.
Yeah, Fixion, you do not have these cables.
No, this is a brand new cable.
You have the USB MCC cables.
Yes, this
you
is.
You do not have the USB-C. Yes.
Now,
keep that in mind.
Hopefully in the future we will have a power block that will work with this. Currently the only one that we have is if you have a Marauder 2, that is a USB charger. So if you have a Marauder 2, you can use that. Otherwise your Apple laptop, mine is USB-C to USB-C, so that'll work. That block, some of the newer iPhone ones as well, you Android users I think are already USB-C. So you guys have tons of options that you probably already have to use this.
Yeah, and I've already started kind of converting my life over to USB-C.
I have not.
For example, like my main stuff. So, my Apple iPhone and my Apple Watch are two things that I use all day, every day, right? So in order to just have faster charging and have a better system, I went on Amazon. I bought one of those Anchor wall adapters that has two USB-C inputs. And then I went on Apple and I bought a USB-C Apple Watch charger and my new iPhone. I had the iPhone 10 for like 4 years and I finally just got the 13 Pro. But this came with a USB-C lightning cable charger.
I have the 11 Pro and mine came with a USB-C also.
Right. So I've got one wall adapter with two USB-C inputs and I have my USB-C lightning cable and my USB-C Apple Watch cable, and I just charge them both at the same time and then I'm good to go. So I can now use that Anchor wall adapter to charge my Olights as well. Yeah. So I love seeing this, especially considering that I'm converting to USB-C exclusively. I'm tired of regular USB-C. Yeah. It's slow and it's big.
Yeah.
And you can put this in either way. You can't put it in the wrong way.
Right.
Whereas USB, I'm like,
it's a 50-50 chance, and I always seem to get it like on the third try. I don't understand.
The amount of micro USB cables that I've broken in my life just from like jabbing it in the wrong way is like, it's not good.
I don't know.
That's another example, which is why we're getting away from micro USB to USB-C.
Oh, those are the worst.
USB-C is better than everything. It's the best.
Yeah. But this is a great option, guys. I'm really hoping that we come out with these for the USB ones as well, just because it's a great cable management option. And then you can just wrap it back up.
What phone case is that? It's the Apple one.
I did it
it's the
way.
leather one. So this is the one that like you get at the Apple store. Yes, they're overpriced. Yes, they're expensive, but damn, I love it. And I got the green one. And then I actually got the watch band that matches.
The battery on the Night Tour is not removable. Mantis toboggan.
Yeah. But yeah, if you haven't started converting to USB-C, please do. It's faster charging. It's more robust. You're not going to break it. You can put it in either way that you want. It's smaller, more compact. It's just simply superior technology.
I'm just lazy. Like, I'm that kind of person who I have so many iPhone chargers that are USB, and like, why I don't need to go out and spend $50 or whatever it is to convert to USB-C. I have two. Like, I don't want to do it. There's no reason for me to do it right now. The only thing that I need USB-C right now is my laptop. I do not own a single other thing in my home that is USB-C. Like, I just don't. So like, I mean, I'm gonna stay in the in the dinosaur age here until I am forced to convert.
Freaking Kevin's over here saying baller
Yeah.
Sean. Like, bro, it's an Apple Watch. Like, I'm not wearing a freaking Omega or something.
really.
Like, come on, bro. Okay. Let's move on, and then we'll go to the giveaway. One thing I want to mention, if you are a brand new customer, which I'm assuming everyone watching right now is not, but you might have friends who could be a brand new customer. If you register a new account during the flash sale, you will get an OD Green i3E with your order automatically. If you have already ordered before and you want to use your old account, you will not be able to take advantage of this promotion. I will say this, though. Most of the people watching this right now, how many free keychain flashlights have you gotten from us?
And this is not the first time that we did the OD Green i3E. Now, let's reiterate this. It is not the UV. This is the regular i3E, just in OD Green. And we had this conversation the last time we released it. It's not UV. It's the standard. We have done this light before for a previous sale. So you guys have had a chance to get this. So it's not like we're releasing a cool new color and nobody is allowed to get it except for new customers. You guys did have a chance. I don't remember what sale it was. So it's been out for a little while now.
Yeah. So, we already mentioned it this morning that only new customers can get the OD Green i3E, but the people who have already gotten a bunch of free stuff from us anyways don't seem to really care that much. Everybody in the comment section is saying that they've gotten a lot of free flashlights from us over the years. So we just want to give new people a chance as well. All right. You can't blame us for that.
And quick little, we have the black and desert tan Balder S on sale. We have all 4 colors of the Drever, the black, the blue, the orange, and the white. You can bundle that with an orange i1R2 Pro. That I think was only a free tier last time. So you guys have a really good chance to get this one with a Drever. I think it's like 30 or 35% off. 30% off for any color Drever plus the orange i1R2 Pro. So if you guys missed out on the orange one last time, it's a really great chance to get that now. Here's the orange i1R2 Pro. And we also have the titanium i5R, which is on sales like 15% off. The offset mount, that EWM25, and the S-Rod-7, which is the locking dual button remote switch. You guys can get those 15% off. Mega packs, all that good stuff. So you guys have some really great options during this sale.
For the price of these Drevers, you will not find another knife with better action. Look at the detent on this thing. Like, I'm just gonna, I'm literally just tapping the flipper tab with my finger.
By itself,
and it flies open.
Guys, it comes in under $60 by itself. But when you bundle it with the i1R2 Pro, it comes in under $65. So you can get the Drever and this for just under $65. I think that is incredible because these are 2 fantastic options.
I'm just saying, like, you go to a knife show, you go to like a custom knife show, and look, like, I love custom knives. I love high-end knives as well. But like, I've played with knives that are 5, 6 times, even 10 times more expensive than this. I've played with knives that are $400 or $500 that don't open and close like this. I mean, this is
simple is better.
Like, dude, this is so smooth, and the detent is so perfect. Like,
if you're new here, these are made
even
by
with
Kaiser.
the thumb studs.
Kaiser is a really great brand, super affordable but great quality products. We also have a video on YouTube, if you guys are unfamiliar with this, of maintaining it. The Drever is one of the easiest knives.
Yeah, I took it apart in like 2 seconds.
Literally. Now, and it's funny because we mentioned this, I think, after the live video after we posted the YouTube. When he was doing this and he's filming it, the camera is in front of him and he's reaching around the camera to do this.
Like
so he's doing all of that like this and still did it with ease. So it's going to be even easier when you guys are properly sitting at a desk, workbench, wherever you do your knife maintenance.
Well, I couldn't even see what I was doing because I was looking at the screen of the camera
to make sure.
So I wasn't even actually looking at my hands. I was looking at the camera at my hands. You know what I'm saying? So it was really kind of weird doing it, and it still took me 2 seconds to take the thing apart.
It really was not bad. So again, super easy to maintain. It's durable. It's a quality knife. Again, Kaiser is a great company. So
I mean, they've made tens of thousands of knives.
Yeah, and I mean, these are awesome. So
yeah,
30% off. Again, even by itself comes in under $60. So again, you're not going to find a better knife like around that price point.
No, you're not going to find a better knife for this price. Hands down. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the giveaway. We've been live for forever. We apologize for being live for this long, but thank you so much for watching. One thing I'll say, and it looks like you guys are actually doing it. If you have not hit the thumbs up button on this live video on YouTube, please do. If you are watching this live video on Facebook, please like it because that shows these platforms that you guys like what we're doing here, and it gives us more exposure and really helps us out. So please hit that thumbs up or that like button or whatever way that you can show support on the social media for us, and we really appreciate it. All right. Let's move on to the giveaway.
Let's do it.
All right. So we're going to do the giveaway first on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to do YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And then on slow Facebook, you guys are last. But even though you're last on Facebook, you can still win because you have your own giveaway.
We have not been live and I don't even know how long. So like you guys are all on like fresh, clean slates here.
Fixie and thank you. We appreciate that. Poor FB, LOL. Yeah. All you elitists on YouTube right now, like our quality is better. Our latency is better.
Jesus. Sorry, Facebook. I think I just kind of threw you guys over.
That YouTube live video privilege. We got a Reedy Freedy.
Ready, Freddy. All right.
No, he said Reedy Freedy.
Reedy Freedy. Oh my God, Tim, you did. Jesus. All right. Instagram. This one is for you guys. So let's get some readies. Jessica's ready. Josh says, "Let's go."
Okay. Here we go.
All right.
This is your giveaway question. Instagram for a Lake Blue O-Pen Pro. And well,
what did I do with it?
What am I doing? What the heck?
I almost made it.
It's a giveaway, Mongo.
We almost made it. I was so close. So close.
All right.
Here, I found it.
Here we go. Here's your giveaway question. Instagram in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is the candela of the Warrior X3? The candela of the Warrior X3. What is it?
Damn bonkers.
Oh, jeez.
Was it so close?
Instagram, you are on it today. Oh my goodness. Let me
the bonkers look like a minion's eyes.
They do. I said that the other day, and I thought it was really funny. Mick 72391, you are correct. It was 78,000.
Woo! Congratulations, Mick.
Mick, can you send me a message on either Instagram or I don't know where you contacted me last time. Side note, guys, I forgot to tell you this earlier. I got locked out of my Gmail. The Kelly Olight at Gmail. I don't know why it keeps telling me to authenticate me logging in, but it's not going to my cell phone, and I'm struggling with that right now. So, please contact me either Facebook or Instagram on. I am Olight Kelly on either one. So if you guys have emailed me, I am so sorry. Like I'm working on it. Are you gonna hit me with that? So Mick, please send me a message somewhere.
Kelly is suffering.
And I will arrange your O-Pen Pro Lake Blue shipping.
I feel like this RGB, like the Night Tour needs to be like in the middle of a drum circle. You know what I mean? Like you got the RGB going and everyone's like.
Every time we say Night Tour, I think of like the fictional characters, like a Minotaur. Like, you know, I just think it's the weirdest thing.
I feel like I should be at like Bonnaroo or something like.
Jesus. Oh, goodness. Okay. Instagram, thank you so much for hanging out with us for so long. I know we're in part 2. Mick, again, please send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, and I will get you all caught up. And Instagram, you're great. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching Instagram. We really appreciate it. Keep your eyes peeled on the Instagram page for more giveaways coming up soon. We got a lot of content going up to promote this flash sale. So check us out. And thank you so much for watching. Stay safe this weekend, especially with all this crazy weather. We got a lot of snow. You might too. So be safe out there with the ice and the slush and all that
and
stuff.
all the junk.
Cool. Yep. All right. Thanks so much for watching Instagram. We will see y'all later. Peace.
Bye, guys.
All right, YouTube, it is your time to shine. It's your time to shine. And it's your time to hear more bongos as well. Woo! All right.
Almost made it through the first live video unscathed, but here we are.
Can we get some McReady's?
But here we are.
Can I get a McReady with cheese, please?
What did you do to us over here? Jeffrey, what happened?
We got a McReady. We got a bong go.
Oh, goodness. Where am I? Okay.
Ready, Betty White. Too soon, Justin. Too soon. Okay, we got it.
I have a question whenever you're ready.
Okay, YouTube, here is your giveaway question. Facebook, stay patient. We'll be with you soon. YouTube, here it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is the runtime of the 12 lumen mode on the Baton 3? Baton 3, 12 lumens. What is the runtime?
At 12 lumens?
Yes.
Okay.
So these.
We definitely have a right answer.
Definitely have it.
Yeah, you guys are lightning.
Whoops. I'm okay. Right.
Oh!
Who is it?
It's Legendary Enigma.
It is.
Woo!
Where have you haven't won in a while. Damn.
Good to see you watching, man, and glad you won. Nice win. Lake Blue Open Pro. Let's go, dude.
Adam, I think I have your information from like way back, but can you send me another message on Instagram, please?
The answer was 33 hours.
Yes.
A lot of you got it, but when we scroll up to the top, we got Reddy's, and
we got bacon.
Fourth answer is the first correct answer, which is from Legendary Enigma. 33 hours. So
cool.
Congratulations.
So, Ledge, send me a message, pretty please, on Instagram. I think is where I talked to you last time.
Cool.
And I'll get you squared away.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. As always, you guys are the best. YouTube fam, please watch the YouTube video that we posted this morning. We worked pretty hard on it, and we really go in depth on the night tour. If you want to learn more about that and check that out, we also talk about everything else that's going to be on sale next week. Again, if you have Diamond and Up early access, the sale starts Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you have regular early access, Silver and Up, your sale starts Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And for everybody who doesn't have early access, it's Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So Sunday, Monday, Thursday. Okay, cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to have more YouTube videos coming out for this sale, so stay tuned for that. Stay safe this weekend with all that weather, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye, guys.
Peace, YouTube.
Facebook. Are you guys ready?